Hey everybody. Hey sis, how you doing today? How was your Monday?
Hey everybody. Hey sis. Girl, my Monday was good. It was busy. It was per usual.
I, I just don't know how everything gets so backed up over 2 days.
Right.
But
That
if
is
you
so
take
true.
yeah, you take the weekend off, you be trying to figure out what to worry.
That is so true.
And the kid, but there ain't no school next week, thank God.
My daughter think they don't have school tomorrow because of election day, but girl, I'm like y'all have school.
How, how they get to keep missing all these days? This why these children don't like school. Cause if I had all these days off, I wouldn't want to go to work either.
That is so true. My sister say that all the time cuz she's in a different county. So she always say girl, she always say your kids never have school. Hey Yolanda. She said, "Why they always out?" It'd be so funny.
Hey Yolanda, welcome in.
Yeah, but they do get out for everything.
They just be out of school all the time. It's like, well, wait a minute. Y'all got all this testing to do. Why they home every
Mm,
other week?
they really do.
Testing my damn nerves. That what they testing.
Hey, Kelly. Welcome to the live.
Hey, welcome in. Well, yes. Oh
Y'all,
Lord,
we just warming up a little bit.
I was so tired. I had another conference. My son, he have his IEP,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some things that are very specific in his IEP that
Mm-hmm.
not all kids have, but he has something that's called apraxia of speech, and it's very uncommon. And so he has to have certain things, and I, I could tell by the grade that he's not getting that right, because I'm that parent who gets a draft of the IEP and pre-writes my
Mm-hmm.
own before I go to the meeting. And so I'm like, listen. So I had a conversation today and was like, listen, the next thing I'm calling is gonna be an attorney, because y'all gotta do this. So it's just be stressful. It makes my days so long just trying to get them to do what they're supposed to do.
Right. And I can see that too. Cause for some of these workers, I guess I should say, it's just a job for them. But
Mm-hmm.
with you, that's your baby. Like, so you get in like mommy mode, cause it's your child.
Yep. And teaching is kind of like nursing. You really, your heart got to be in it. It it it,
Girl.
because if it's just about the money, which Lord knows teaching cannot be just about the money in
Right.
any capacity. But if your heart's not in it, those are the type of jobs where if your heart's not in it, you just will never give the best version of yourself, so you just will not do it well.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Hey
that is so
y'all.
true. Hey Celeste. Hey Black Coffee. How you doing?
Hey
Okay, sis.
Celeste.
Look, we done warmed up, y'all. We just kind of was chatting and warming up, letting some people roll in. You want to give them our topic, or you wanna start? What you want to do?
Oh yeah, no, because we're gonna give ourselves a little more time to talk, because this is gonna be a good one.
Okay, okay.
And
I didn't
we
want
also
anybody
gonna
to miss anything, so that's why y'all, when y'all enter the chat, or come on to the live, we just kind of chatting and talking about our daily life and stuff like that.
yes, and we're also gonna let some people up tonight, which is another reason we came on a little earlier, so we can kind of, y'all know, we learning as we go over here. So we
Yes.
can have y'all come up and engage with us and talk with us if that's what you want to do. So tonight's topic is stop bringing family business to the internet.
Mm. Say it again.
They say stop bringing family business to the internet, specifically dogging your spouse in front of the internet.
Yes. So y'all,
How
this
far is
topic
too far?
actually, go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, how far is too far?
Yes. So y'all, this topic was actually in my memories, and I sent it to April because y'all know we just over here we just gonna talk about life. You know, we gonna that's why it's real and raw conversations. You know, why we build this community of supportive women, so we could just come and use this as an outlet. But I sent this topic to April this morning, and I said, "Girl, we got to talk about this today." When I saw it in my memories, because I see so much of this. She said that's a good topic. Yes. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So April, you want to start, and then I'll kind of piggyback off for you,
Okay.
or you
I
want me to start? Look, 'cause-
It don't matter because we both gonna say it.
right. I'm gonna let you start because mine is more so family, and I'll just give my advice on how I feel about the spouse situation. But you know, with you being a married woman, we're gonna let you start and speak on the spouse, and I'll piggyback off of you, and then I'll lead with the family. So go ahead.
I I cringe at some of the spousal treatment I see on social media. And because I feel like this they just a line you don't cross. You cannot come back from certain things, right? And I feel like sometimes people let the money be the motivator. And so they do anything to get views and clicks and likes. And I think
Mhm.
sometimes they don't realize. I mean, we have watched, if you've been on social media any amount of time, marriages disintegrate before our very face. Like you just sit there and
Yes,
watch
we
it just
have.
fall apart. It's cringy. Like,
Go downhill. Yep.
and why would you want to? Now, listen, let me tell you something. I have known my husband since 1995, and we have been married since 2011. So we know each other. But listen, it ain't perfect. We don't get along all the time. Listen, we both got our own mind, our own thoughts, our own everything, right? So we think a little different sometimes. And so sometimes, some conversations a little more, heated than others. It just be what it is. And so that happens. But I don't know how you get to a place where someone you love, you're saying such degrading and hateful things. Like you just love them so much, and now they're the worst human on the planet. How do we navigate those? How do you even balance that, right? So it's it's a whole lot for me. But as a spouse, I would never. I don't even talk to my spouse like that. And there's times he look at me and be like, "Who in the hell? Wait a minute, April." And I'd be like, "Oh, right." But that's what happens. And so, but I would never even, I would end it before I would say something like that on the internet. Even
Right.
some of the stuff I would have done
And
when I
you
was
know,
younger, I wouldn't do on the internet. So I
me
really don't
either.
have any understanding for it. It's really kind of crazy to me, the spousal side of
And
it.
you know the thing that gets me with the whole um relationship, spousal, all of that or whatever, whether it's a public relationship or a private relationship. Like you said, we've saw a lot of it, and we have saw a lot of it with public couples. However, I just can't understand how, and y'all feel free to chime in the chat. I can't understand how you'll see a couple and they'll brag on each other, right? And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
just saying the female, I'm saying both, the female and the male. They will, or the wife and the husband, the boyfriend, girlfriend, they'll brag on each other while they're in a relationship, praise each other, post all the good things about each other. And as soon as that shit go left, now you have nothing bad to say. So this is not to say that you can't be in a relationship, because people have been in relationships for 5 years and they can't even remember anything good out of those 5 years. So I'm not saying that cannot happen. What I'm saying is, how do you brag on someone and you have all these good things to say about them, and as soon as something go left, or as soon as y'all separate, divorce, or break up, or whatever the case may be, now you just got all negative things to say about this person that you once loved.
Right. So was you a dummy, a liar, or just blind? Because it's one of the three. You know what I'm saying? If all the bad stuff is true, which one is it? Because I'd be confused.
Right. And so that's the part that kind of gets me when I see like these public breakups and public divorce and stuff like that, how they just take a turn for the worse. And now that's the worst man you ever met. That's the worst woman you ever met or came in, ever encountered. How?
Mm-hmm.
You was just bragging about this ninja and telling us how much he was your king and how much you love him, and you was just bragging about her, your beautiful wife, or your girlfriend this, your girlfriend that, and now all of a sudden y'all can't stand each other that much. Y'all can't remember any good. What about the good that y'all was telling us on this internet?
Hello, somebody. Like we couldn't see or hear shit. We seen it. Y'all act like we crazy. We remember.
Right. Okay, y'all. So we did say today that we're gonna start doing comment breaks. So sis, if you feel like it's time, because we don't want to let the comments get away from us, y'all, and we're not able to read what y'all are saying, about the topic at hand. Because sometimes we see the comments and we're done talking about that. So we just want to make sure we're engaging with y'all as well.
Yeah. So you want me to read them?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. I'll do this shift. You can get the next one.
Okay.
So Jasmine said, "Hey, Amber and chat."
Hey, Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine. Miss Peaches. Wait a minute. Let's take a break. Y'all know that's my sister, Miss Peaches, but today is her birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Peaches.
So today, can we get some happy birthdays for Peaches in the comments, please? She said, I made it. That's why she said she made it, because she been kicking it for 2 days.
I know this right, Peaches.
She's on vacation all week, so she been hanging out.
Girl, you better celebrate that. Look, celebrate this new year. Celebrate life.
Yes, Lord, because it ain't promised. Celeste said, my apologies. Hello, beautiful ladies. Hello.
Yes.
Salute. Adventures with Key says, salute Amber, Callie, chat, mods. Happy Monday. Great conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And happy Monday.
Miss Peaches said, that's the hurt that they're not handling well. It's immaturity.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Very not demure and childish. Or just turn bitter and immature. Now I'm gonna tell you that bitter is kind of like envy. Like envy is the next level of jealousy, right? That's like the level up. Bitterness is like that next level of I can't stand you. That when you bitter, you do different type of shit.
Yes.
Your brain be different.
And I never thought about that like that until you just said that. But that is so true, because that's with relationships, friendships, family. When somebody is bitter, you can't trust a bitter person. They will do just about anything to take you out.
But most grown people that don't have a good relationship with their children, it's because they have bitterness from their own childhood that is carried over, and so they can't even forgive or have a relationship with their kids. 55% of the time it's that easy.
From their own childhood trauma.
Yep. That they ain't never dealt with, because they swept it under the rug. High Adventure said, Cali family, Aboriginal family. I see it now. I see it. Y'all know my eyes be tight. Exactly. Amber said, hello, Adventures with Key. Love. Thank you. Peaches said, thank you, ladies. I appreciate you.
You are
We
welcome.
appreciate you. We got a happy birthday from Black Coffee. Happy birthday from Celeste. Happy birthday from Adventures with Key. Happy birthday from Cali Aboriginal family. I'm going to say that every time now that I know what it says. Absolutely celebrating. She's a Patron girl. What's your favorite, Amber?
I'm the same.
Patron?
Yes.
Y'all is just nasty.
I like it because it don't take much of it.
I'm a Tanqueray girl.
Mm.
Okay, so we are. Oh, one more. Bitterness is also very contagious.
Yes, I don't want to be around nobody that's bitter.
Misery love company, sis. I don't care what the miserable part is. It love people with it.
Yes.
The only negative trait that doesn't really like other people with them is severe depression. That's the only diagnosis that doesn't like people. Just be sharing the wealth.
And I wanted to throw this out there, y'all. Also, because we are building a community of supportive women, make sure, because I don't think we said it on the other videos, but make sure that y'all are networking in the chat. We do not mind at all if you want to shout your channel out. Like, that's what we're here to do, because Adventures with Key, I just subscribed to her channel. That's what made me think about it. Okay. I want to say this week, because I was telling her on the last live to comment so that I could find her channel, and she did, and I was able to find her or whatever. So make sure y'all are networking with each other, supporting each other, and I will make sure that I follow or subscribe to everyone that's on here that has a channel. So if you do have a channel, just drop a fire sign in the chat for us so that we can, kind of see you or whatever, so that you'll stand out and I can make sure that I come, because I want to support everyone here. The fact that y'all take time out to come and spend with us, I want to reciprocate that.
And you know what, sis, and just being a content creators, we've both been doing this a little bit. And but the one thing about it is, like, I can't get to my platform has gotten so big, right? Especially on Facebook. I can't get to everybody. I can't get to everybody that engages or watch something of mine.
Yes.
But if we will network and we all just kind of do what we can in the midst of creating content, then everybody will get a little bit. So it will benefit all of us.
Yep, that's so true.
And we can all learn. We can all grow. Listen, it's not one Chick-fil-A. There are hundreds. There's franchises. Sometimes they're not 3 miles apart, and they making big money.
That is true. That's so true.
Providing the exact same thing. From food to customer service to the playground. It's all the goddamn same. And they're making money. You know why? Because there ain't no competition. Right. Everybody know what they got, what they bring. And if everybody just do their best, it'll work for everybody in that group. And that's so just true. How it works. But, I'm sorry.
I'm subscribing to y'all right now because y'all know I'm a busy girl.
Yes. And something that I do on my Facebook is I just have them put professional mode so that we all know what that means. So if it say professional mode, then that they
okay, gotcha.
A professional page.
Okay.
They are, even if they're not monetized, they trying.
Right.
And it's easier to come back to that, because sometimes when you put your link in the comments, and I notice it's that way on all the platforms, when you start putting your link there, some creators their pages recognize it as spam, or they recognize it as, it's something like that. So they will go to kicking your page out of the algorithm because they think that you got a lot of bots over there because
Yep,
they
that
don't
is
check
true.
shit. So if you just put professional mode, we all know what that means.
Okay, so I got everybody. And I know April will come back and get y'all also.
Yeah, you know I'm not technically that sound. If I go to trying to do that shit, I might fall off a StreamYard and the laptop, everything might just go to
Well, I
hell.
was doing it from my phone. I just wanted to do it now because I know I'll get busy and forget. So I want to go ahead and get them. Okay, y'all. So look, we're gonna jump back on the topic. I just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of people, I saw this with, several creators. They don't want you promoting in their chat. And I get it, I get why some people don't or whatever, because it's almost like, a lot of people don't want free promo on their platform or on their page. However, for this particular live and what we're doing and what we're trying to, let me stop saying trying. I'm trying to take that out of my vocabulary. But what we're going to build here, we are going to support each other and promote each other. So I just want y'all to know that, it's welcome here. Hey,
That's
Seven.
right. So we got a few comments on fire signs. All of you beautiful queens, make sure you go back and behave like a queen. Adventures with Key said, Jasmine, glad you dropped the fire. I didn't know. I will be subscribing to you soon as I get your link or tag.
And if you hold their name down, this is what I do. If you hold their not their name, but let me see. Let me tell you, I want to tell y'all right. If you tap their profile, their picture, it'll come up and it'll say like go to channel, and stuff like that. So that's how I add people.
So Amber has already subscribed y'all. Adventures with Key says, speak. I got you. I came from Gammas. That's what Callie Aboriginal said.
See that networking, y'all? She got me from another content creator. Shout out to It's Gamma's World, my sis.
Hey, Gamma's World. She got great content, y'all. Go on over there, and she know about acting like a queen. So yeah, she know what to do. Misery absolutely loves company. 7 Women's Lives LLC. Oh, that sounds interesting. Sounds like there's some layers to that. Hey, Amber in chat. Hello. Hey, Amber in chat. Hello, Latoya Gibbs.
Hey, 7. I think I had spoke to her. But hey, 7. Hey, Latoya. I'm speaking to y'all in the chat also.
That's why I'm trying to hurry up. I see you on it. You can only do that if you are a mod on your channel. Sis.
Oh, okay. Okay. Look, thank you. I'm still learning YouTube.
Ooh. Okay, sis, let's pick up the conversation. We caught up with the comments.
Okay, so just to kind of recap, y'all, read the room. We are discussing about bringing family business to the internet. So April gave her, she gave her opinion as far as like spousal and relationships, and I kind of piggybacked off of her. And as for me, also just speaking in general for myself, I always say that if Cliff and I ever go through anything or we break up or whatever the case may be, y'all won't know. Y'all will not know. The internet will not know, because what is that like? It's not helping me any. And some of the couples that I've saw that done this, that brought it to the internet, y'all, I truly feel like they would have been better off just keeping it to themselves. Like just keeping it off the internet, even if you are a public couple, keeping it off the internet and y'all dealing with it behind the scenes. A lot of times the internet makes things worse.
Mm-hmm. It's, the internet. I think people forget that we're human, that this is real life. This is not a damn video game. We real humans, right? Even though AI taking over, we's real humans. And I think people forget that. Like they think that the internet is like just like a different world, kind of like, No, baby, these real people.
Right. And what so we talked about the spouse and stuff, but in marriages and couples or whatever relationships. But what I wanted to talk about was family doing it. OMG.
Mm.
Baby. Family can be your worst enemy sometimes, and you won't even know it, because it can literally be a family member that you want good for. You don't have no ill intent for them, but baby, they could want the worst for you, because they will be quick to run to the internet, air out your business, or like whether it's the past or whatever the case may be, they will be quick to come to this internet and tear you down. I have literally experienced it, like with family, close family at that. And just to kind of, because I'm speaking on my own experience, and what I went through, just to kind of say how I handled it and dealt with that is I didn't entertain it. And I know that that's not easy for, everyone to do or whatever, but I wasn't finna entertain it, because I felt like with the person that did that to me, you felt like you was gonna ruin the image. But anything that you could get on here and say, I already told them. I already told them how I used to go to jail for fighting. I already told them that I used to be a fool back in the day. So anything that you coming on here thinking you gonna tell them, because you have to pay attention to what people say. That's shit that they've been want to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
And so some of the things that were said was, oh, they just think she this person and da da da. No, they don't think shit. I already done told them how I didn't have no sense at once upon a time, but I'm not that person no more. I don't live there anymore. So what you telling them, I already done told them. Next. But that's how people that's how people will feel like they got the upper hand over you. And that's why my sis Tanya always say, tell your own story. Tell your own story so nobody else can tell it.
That's right. That's why I be transparent. I tell it. I don't need you. You can go put your spin on it, but I done told the real story. So they can go find it if they want to know. Hello?
Oh, I'm here, sis. I was speaking in the chat. You want to
read some comments?
Yeah, do a comment break. And then we can bring people up, because we got our last 30 minutes.
Okay. The internet will make it worse. Absolutely. Angel Mom said, hi, Amber in chat. Hello.
Hey, Angel Mom. Make sure y'all subscribe to Angel Mom also. I just want to throw that in there, because she has some dope lives, y'all. And she is a woman of wisdom. So y'all go show my girl some love.
And put professional mode in the comments, Angel Mom, so everybody on the page will know what to go back and look, and they'll know to check you out, or to, subscribe and, engage a little bit. Thank you. So real quick, y'all, I want y'all over here on YouTube. That's where we at. So I want you to hit the X that's across from where it says live chat. It's all the way in the right corner. I want you to hit that X. Then I want you to go and I want you to hit the thumbs up. Then I want you to click under the thumbs up where it say live chat. It's going to bring you right back over here to the comments.
Yes,
and let me know when you finish that.
And thank y'all for the support.
Yes, we appreciate y'all. I've learned to not talk to anyone about my marriage except my husband and God.
And can I piggyback off of that real quick? Black Coffee.
Yes.
You better say that, because let me tell you, I had to learn that too. And I'm not even married, just in my relationship. When I would get mad with Cliff, I had to learn to stop. Even as far as all the way down to my mama, y'all, because y'all see how my mama carried on that live. She ain't got nobody sense. So even all the way down to her, she will get mad. And the thing is, your family will be mad with your spouse or your mate. and you still love them because y'all done got over whatever little argument y'all had or whatever the case may be, but your mama might still be pissed off with him. Your cousins might still be mad, so I had to learn that also, and what I learned from that is your relationship, it puts it in a much better place when, like you said, when you go to God, and not outsiders, including your family.
And you know what? Sometimes, you know what I've learned. Sometimes, with the one thing you be irritating you the most in your significant other, because when you live together, listen, baby, ooh wee. So when you, that one thing, it may be you that's really got it. That's the problem, and
Exactly.
that's why it keep rubbing you like it do. So sometimes you be done got everybody else mad, ready to get it popping, and you was the one wrong.
Yeah,
So
that is true. And even though my mama would get mad, one thing that she would always tell me, like, is to pray. That's one thing that she would always say, even though she a little thrown off, she would always say, just pray about it. Just talk to God about it. So that's advice that she did give me, that I took heed to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oof. It's rough out there sometimes figuring all that stuff out. I keep my family, friends, etc. out of my personal business, period.
I know that's right.
But sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. I guess you got to get a therapist.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just stopped doing it. I stopped doing it.
I think that there's certain things.
Right. And that's what I was going to say next. I feel like a lot of times you could be talking to somebody, and that person that you're talking to, now y'all hear me when I say this, you could be talking to someone, and the person you're running to for advice, your situation way better than theirs. They wish they had it like you had it, but you're running over there to them for advice, and their advice is not going to be the best because they're not in your shoes. They're not in, a situation where they have a loving, providing, protecting man, or whatever the case may be. That's just like if you're venting to a sister or a friend about your job and she don't have no job. What am I talking to you for? You ain't even got no job. So you gonna be in my ear telling me, yeah, girl, I would quit. I would just go on and quit. You're not gonna give me the best advice.
Exactly. If you're not practicing what you gonna tell me, don't tell me, because I'm not finna listen to your ass.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm a firm believer in that. If you not doing that, like I used to tell people, how you up here telling me I shouldn't be out here fighting, and you was right there fighting with me.
Right.
Like what are you doing? People say, "Oh, tell their kids not to lie," but you told your child to tell that person on the phone you weren't home.
Yeah, you have to lead by example.
That's right. Adventures with Key said, internet should never be in charge or intertwined deeply with real life, in my opinion.
I agree.
Just say it. That's one way to stay safe. But some people just get out of control and it be spun. It's like a snowball form up here. I have seen it happen more times than I can think.
Hey, Auntie Janice, I love you. This my favorite auntie, y'all. She been rocking with me since the beginning, baby. She love her niece, and I love my Auntie Janice.
Hey, Miss Janice. When you are who you are in real life, people trying to tear you down won't even matter.
Peaches, you better talk that talk, girl. You better talk that talk.
And that only make them matter on this here internet. Yes. They be real mad when they can't make you mad.
Child, I had a whole army attacking me at one point. I still was going every day. My cousin said, I don't see how you do it, God. She said, girl, you just get up, go on with your everyday life, share your content that you do, make your skits, and I do. You ain't stopping nothing over here that God already put on my name. He already assigned me to it.
Hello. Listen, one thing about it, don't damn person on this internet sign that check from Meta.
Better
I ain't
say
seen
that.
one of these mother scooters' name on there yet. You?
Me either.
Okay. That's all I know now. And I've been getting a deposit from Meta since November 2022. And I ain't never seen none of these mother's name on there. But that ain't my business. You are speaking knowledge right now, ain't she? Y'all know Amber is super smart and mature, and you know she is just a solid woman.
With my little country self.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about country. I think it's a few of
Seven.
Come on, somebody said Adventures with Key. Who? Arab Black TV. I follow women on social media for how they look or how attractive. Child, go on and follow them then. And that's why you probably single. Bye. Peace and blessings.
Thank you, Era.
I don't think it got past the ceiling, but okay. Black coffee. Era Black from Latoya say hello. Y'all, them emojis be, I don't know what emoji mean what, except what the eggplant mean. So y'all gotta forgive me if I misread your emoji. Oh, your auntie gave us some hearts.
Thank you, Auntie Janice.
Latoya said, hey, Miss Janice.
You got to read Era comment because I think since you just flew off.
Oh, my point was that.
Era, we sorry.
Well, I'm not going to apologize because I can show you my inbox to show you why I just assumed. But I'm sorry.
Okay.
My point was that many women are into destroying reputation and that men don't typically or normally do that and would rather move on to another woman.
Agree. Era, oh my goodness, I agree. That's a topic for another day, but I agree with you so much. Like, I feel like with a lot of women, and I have to say this, I love y'all on here. You know, this is nothing against y'all, but hey, I got to be real. A lot of times women will agree with a woman because it's a woman. Just because, regardless of what they say, what they put out there, or whatever the case may be, they, like right now, if I go say that Cliff put his hands on me, do you know how many women on my platform would agree?
I'm finna hit the road. I'm on the way, sis.
See, they would believe me. But let me ask you this real quick. But we got to say this topic for another day because that's a deep one. Why would you believe me? Why would you believe me, sis? Answer that real quick.
Why would I believe you if you called and said that's what happened?
Yeah, why?
Because I don't really care. I just like to fight, so I was coming.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If you and I didn't have a relationship and you just followed me on social media and I posted that, would you believe me?
Oh, no. I would act like I ain't see that because I wasn't getting your business.
Okay, but would you believe me, though? Whether you got in my business or not? See? Y'all see she had to hesitate.
No, I might believe you, but I followed you for so long, so that's kind of tough. If you said that right now today, but when I first started following you, if you'd have said that, I might have thought it was clickbait.
Okay, so I can get that too. So now you making me view it from a different perspective, because you're basically saying because you had followed me for so long, you kind of felt like, you had built that connection or that trust with me, right?
Yeah, I knew you a little bit. Yeah.
And so I can see that. So maybe that's why certain situations that I've saw maybe that's why, those people believe that, that person did that. Maybe I don't know. I just always feel like they're gonna believe a woman because, oh, she said he did this, I believe her. How do you know? How you know she not lying?
Well, that's true. I do agree that a lot of women lie, or a lot of women ought to gotten popped because they popped somebody too. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that. And so I don't always in every situation, I would not jump to that conclusion for everybody, right? But if it's someone that I know, like, the thing is from day one, your character has been in the forefront. Whether you were, whatever your content was, your character has always been in the forefront. And there are people that I have told over the time to go and follow you who will tell you that you're as solid as I said you were, just based off them seeing you. They don't even have the relationship with you I do, just from who you are consistently. Listen, a liar can't be consistent.
Girl, don't make me cry on here. Look, we didn't get on here for that.
No. But seriously, a liar, but it brings to what you're saying. People lie and they use other people's heartstrings to manipulate people into thinking and feeling like they want them to use them. But your character says that's not who you were. So that's why I would believe you. I would think it was clickbait for 98% of people on social media.
Right.
And I do believe that there's people that's got up here and lied about it. Or like I said, they might have deserved to got popped in the eye. And I say that with all sincerity, but I mean it.
Yeah, I can see when you say that because of the trust and you following someone for an amount of time that could make it like, why you would believe that person. Because what I was gonna say was off of the man's character, if I said that based off of the type of man that he is, that shouldn't be I believe her. That should be questionable. Like, I just don't, the type of man he is, I don't see him putting his hands on her. But again, some women are just quick to say, oh, I believe if she said he did it, he did it. So
oh no, I believe a woman will lie fast. I believe women lie better than men. Period.
Yeah, I think women be lying too.
Baby, I don't trust them. Baby, I got trust issues. Angel Mom said, thanks, Amber.
You're welcome, Angel Mom.
Did you write that topic down so we could talk about that?
Okay, let me do it now. What did Air Black TV say?
He said, I want to vibe off positivity, me personally, and look for more sexy and fun people to do that with. I agree with you 100%. And I do apologize for snapping back real fast. But, you got to be mindful over here. And I just go with my first thought. So I am grown enough to say sorry. And I won't do it no more. And I appreciate your commentary.
Okay, I'm writing this down, sis, while you're reading those.
Peaches said, also, if you stay with the person and then you still with them and they looking at you because they have your back. Exactly. Like how you got me ready to send him to meet the ancestors and now you and him lovey-dovey and you just want me to flip the switch off and on. Baby, I can't play with y'all, so I just don't get mad. But some people don't know how to mind their business.
That too.
You heard what I said. Some people don't know how to mind their business.
That's
your
true.
House a mess, but you want to tell me what to do with man. Your mom is an amazing lady. I love her.
Oh, thank you, Auntie Janice.
I thoroughly enjoy Amber's mom when she make a guest appearance.
Baby, she definitely makes a guest appearance too.
And I love it. Thanks. How you stay married long and strong. Yeah, that's the truth now. Oh, hey, love, how you doing?
Hey, love.
I just saw you. I just seen you share this. Love, you was over there making that chicken eggplant. What you made? Chicken, eggplant, some kind of parmesan. Yes, because you need someone who's not biased. That's true. And you know what? And because I have 3 adult children that are married with spouses and children. And so I have to always kind of stay neutral. I used to, like, when my daughters would call me, I'd be ready. I'd be telling her to pack her bags. They could come home. Baby, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I tell one of mine quick, they can come home. And so, and it don't even be nothing that significant. I just want them to know they can come home. And but I had to realize, I had to catch myself, because I'm not the mama in their marriage. My children come and talk to me because they value who they know I am.
Right.
And I have to talk to them as my equals, because they got a marriage like I got a marriage. They got children like I got children. They have responsibilities, jobs, and bills like I got responsibilities, jobs, and bills. And I had to remember to make that shift with them. And I think sometimes in relationships, we get too comfortable that we forget our position.
That's true.
And so we cross boundaries into business that ain't none of ours. Your mother remind me so much of my mother about them grandkids.
Girl, she don't play.
Oh, wait.
7, she didn't even care about me. I told y'all, I've been hearing that my head is big my whole life. She was like, oh, whatever. Yeah, enough of you. Now, what was said? What about my grandkids?
Who did it? Oh, Lord. Therapist and God are my first 2 go-tos. Yes, Lord. Yes.
I like the adventures with Key, because I feel like enough of it's too many of us, I'll say, that feel like therapists can't help when they can. So I like that you put that.
But you know what? Finding a therapist is like finding a doctor or any other service that you're looking for. Not even all of us like the same person to do our toes, our pedicures, right?
Right.
That's why so many different places to go.
You got to find a person for you. Exactly.
Yes, that's it. And I think sometimes people give up on finding a therapist because it takes 2 or 3. But you have to remember that for therapy to be effective, that person you have to be able to trust that person, because you have to be able to go down the path that they try to lead you on to self whatever. And so if you don't trust them, or you can't talk to them, or you feel like they don't get it, like I have seen a therapist. I only went to 2 appointments. Now I give it 2 minimum, but I went to 2 appointments, and I was like, there's no way this bitch can understand me. Like I can't keep talking to her.
Right.
Like this bitch looking. I mean, I'm talking to her and she looking at me like I'm crazy, and we ain't past me being 10 years old. Like,
Yeah,
mama, this ain't no
I've
damn
had that
lifetime
too.
movie.
So I know exactly what you're talking about, and you will know when it's a good fit for you. Like you'll just know. You can feel it from after your first time there. You'll know. But I've experienced that also, and I'm like, oh yeah, she ain't the one. I don't even want to come back and talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to go with your gut. It's kind of like dating.
I don't even want to pay you no more.
No, get my damn copay. Yes, that goes back to misery loves company. Exactly. But I do agree, even with me being very private, eventually I connect with someone close to me to vent. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna drop the link in the comments. Anybody? Oh wait, we about done, ain't we?
You could drop it, sis, because remember we was from 7:30 to 8:30, so you could drop it and see just to see.
Yeah, so we can see. Somebody come up here now.
Look, I'll finish reading them while you do that. Latoya
Okay.
said, I do agree with me being very private. Eventually I connect with someone close to me to vent. And I do feel like, Latoya, that it's good if you have that person. That's what I call the person, my person. Like Cliff, to me, he's my person that I just vent to about everything. So when I get mad with him, I just told y'all, now I just talk to God, because I'm like, how am I can't call him. He my person that I tell everything. So, and then we communicate good also. So our communication is a lot better. You know, like if I do something that he don't like or he do something that I don't like, we can tell each other and it's not an argument or whatever. And that's key communication. Adventures with Keith said they are unbiased and have my best interest and don't keep count or talk back. Yes. Latoya said, adventures, that's very true. Yes, it is. 7 said, if God couldn't fix it, then it couldn't be fixed. My first go-to is God. Amen to that. That's why I said 7. I had to learn that. She said 7. Latoya said 7, you better say it. Auntie Janice said, hey, Niecy, I love you more. Hey, Niecy. Hey, sis. Adventures with Keith said, hey, Peaches. Black Coffee said, hey. Oh, she said 7-100. Hey, Saret. Saret said, hey, Embrielle and friend.
Hey, Saret.
Auntie Janice said, I'm going to forever support you, Niecy. I'm so proud of you and all your accomplishments. Keep making me proud. I surely will. Thank you. Blicky said, laughing my A off. Adventures with Keith said, the more positive you are on this app, the more you become a target. The devil stay busy. I keep my repellent. Girl, yes.
Hey, Blicky.
Celeste said, young country wisdom, Ambrielle. Thank you, Celeste. I appreciate it. Blicky said, no, he did it. 7 said, hey, Saret. Hey, Sharon. Sharon said, hey, everyone.
Hey, Sharon.
Let's see. Peaches said, I do not agree. Some men are worse than women. What, Peaches? Yeah, Peaches, you got to hit the link. Link.
Oh no, it's definitely some men out here that get their feelings hurt when their ego get hurt. Hey, Shalay. Where you at, sis? I am lost.
Oh, look, girl, I'm just rolling. That's why I went tapping them. Adventures with Keith said, Embrielle, not you only knowing the emoji.
Try. Somebody got to get them right. Okay, y'all, we got a guest in the back.
Let's see. Okay, look, we're gonna introduce her. I'm just gonna finish reading these so that we don't get behind, and then we'll introduce our guest. Let's see. Oh, Auntie Janice was saying she loved Cliff. Yeah, they love Cliff. Peaches said, a man will get online and do the same because he's hurt. A hurt man is just as bad as a scorned woman. Yeah, Peaches, now I do agree with you on that. She said, hurt people, right? That include all genders. That is true. That is true. Adventures with Keith said, OMG, no lies detected. This topic deserves its own live. So much to say, not enough time. Yes, that's why I said we definitely got to touch on that, ladies. And y'all got to come up on the panel. Peaches said, I don't trust women, but I damn sure Peaches. I damn sure don't trust men.
Just don't trust no damn body.
Coffee speaking to Saret. Hey, Indigo. Hey, sis. She said, I'm late, but here. I know that's right.
Hey, Indigo.
Blicky said, but that can't be said because just because the man appears to be good on the outside don't mean he could. That is so true, Blicky. He couldn't be an abuser. Most abusers are very good at playing Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Yes, that's why I said, y'all, that could be our next topic for Monday. Auntie Janet said, "You're welcome." Just Shalay said, hey, boo.
Hey, just Shalay.
Love said, chicken parmesan. It was fire. I know that's right.
Child, it looked good. All that cheese, and then you put all that little parsley stuff on top, all fancy and shit. I seen it over there.
Let's see. Love said, I had to finally make my husband his favorite dinner since I got a new car. I know that's right.
She got a car that drive herself.
Oh, for real?
The
Congratulations, love. Indigo said, Ambria, I was late coming in. Who is your panel guest? This is my co-host, Indigo. You probably missed our other lives. So what we're doing is building a supportive community of women, and it is called Real and Raw Conversations with Ambrielle and April. So we do this every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Nay said, hey, Black Coffee. Oh, goodness. You got to come back up. Miss Peaches said, I love to come up, but I've been drinking. Okay. Janet said, just talk to God. He'll fix everything. And Love said, that's even better. Get up there, Peaches. I know that's right. She said, absolutely not. They dropped me quickly. That's funny. Y'all are so funny. Okay, Black Coffee. I'm sorry. Are you back? Okay. There she go. Okay, y'all. Let's hear from our guest. We have on the stage Black Coffee.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Welcome.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. This is my first time on a panel.
For real?
My first time, but
special.
Well, but I just
got so much, girl. So what you want to touch on?
I want to touch on the first thing I want to touch on is like when y'all said like the family, when you tell your problems to the family and how it creates so much chaos in the family.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. Okay, so me and my husband, we've been married for 32 years.
Okay.
But in the beginning, I used to always be the one, like when we argue, I used to get mad and then run to my mom's house. And I used to have this little green bag that I used to always pack when I get mad and go to my mother's house. So I got away with it like 2 or 3 times, but eventually my mother
for that.
and my mother know who I am. So like after the 3rd time and I went to her house, I was like, oh, he get on my nerves, blah, blah, blah. He did this, he did that. She was like, take that little green bag and go home. She was like, you guys got to work it out. Work it out. She was like, because you can't keep running every time there's a problem. So I was mad at her because I'm like, you taking his side over mine. But she was like, you're my daughter. I know you. You know what I mean? So I know it's not always only him. So after that 3rd time when she told me to go home, baby, I ain't never go back over there with that green bag ever again. I just stay home. We worked it out. We slept and I slept on the couch or he slept on the couch, but eventually we'll work it out because I knew that I couldn't go back there. And there was nobody else in my family that I would go to. So when she did that, it was like, okay, so let me just stop going over there and we worked it out. But then it was another time when me and my husband, we got into it or whatever. So I called my brother. And that was the worst mistake I could have ever made.
Oh my!
Because he and my husband got to fighting, child. They got to fighting.
So let me ask you this. So okay, that is crazy. That's a lot. So
who you help fight? Hold on, who you help?
That's what I was gonna ask next.
I have nobody. I was screaming to the top of my lungs, like stop. I just thought they was gonna argue and talk it out. I didn't know they was gonna start swinging. But after that time, and my husband and my brother didn't speak for like a whole year.
Oh man!
Like a year, but the next week, me and my husband was back together.
See,
you know, so that was the one and only time.
How did you feel? So okay, I was gonna ask what April asked also. Like, what did you do? You know, that's your brother and your husband. You know, so you were scared. So. Even after that, like how long? Because I know you probably dealt with guilt for that. Because I know I would have.
I did to this day. I still do. But the thing about it is, like after a year or whatever, like they squashed it, and like to this day, like my brother would take his side over mine.
You know,
girl.
That's one thing about men and why I love my brothers like I love them is because one thing about men is, and that's what it, you can say whatever, well, most men, because not all, some men sensitive, but
Right.
most men, you can say what you need to say and we can move on. Right? When we passed it, it's done.
Women are more catty.
Baby,
Right.
women hold on to shit like they elephants.
Yeah, we'll take it to the grave. Like, oh, I don't like that. Yeah, that is crazy.
But my brother, like he was the one that apologized to my husband. He was like, bro, like I'm sorry, like it shouldn't have went that far or whatever, blah blah blah. But my husband is stubborn, so like for a year he was like, fuck that nigga, and I was like, okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Christian, I'm sorry. But that's what he's like, fuck that nigga.
Look,
But
April,
then my brother realized that my husband was a good man. He was a good provider. He loved me to death. Like
right.
so he was the man and he stepped up and he was like, bro, I'm sorry or whatever. But that from that day, I never got my family involved in nothing ever again.
Wow.
And that was over 31 years ago.
Dang.
So that's a good thing. And the second story I wanted to tell y'all about is the therapist. When y'all was talking about therapy, baby, I tried it. I had like 3-4 of them. But what took me out was the last one that I had. Baby, I went to this lady like for like 2 visits. And the second visit, baby, she was in there crying. What is you crying for? Like she started telling me all of her business. I'm like, I'm paying you for you to help me. What are you crying for? She started making me the therapist.
Right.
And I'm like, well, how about you pay me this money that I'm paying you, and since you ain't here crying on my shoulder. But that's why I'm like, therapists are people too. And sometimes they in there trying to help other people and they got more problems than the people have that's coming to them.
That's true. But they went to school to learn how to just separate the two. They better help me.
Right. So I was like, nah, I don't think this is the right fit for me. Like, I'm just gonna find me somebody else.
But Black Coffee, that go back to what April said about you gotta find that good fit, like you just was saying, because a lot of times, like that, like you said, they go through stuff too. They had their own stuff going on. So like you not the one for me. Like what I'm going through, this might be too damn much for you.
Apparently.
Lightweight.
Apparently.
I need a heavy champ for this, baby.
For real.
You might be using dumbbells, and I need somebody that can bench press 700-800.
Right. So when I told her after I changed therapist, she called me and was like, after I already changed therapist, she called me like, what happened? I was like, baby, I said, like, I don't think that you have the shoulders for this weight that I'm laying down, because if so, you wouldn't have been in there crying. Like, she telling me her business. Like, that's not separating your professionalism from your private life. So you can't help me.
Yeah, because at this point we both need help. The hell?
Right. And they said therapists need therapists too, but baby, I'm not the one. Unless you're gonna pay me them big bucks, then I'm paying you.
They damn sure better figure out a buddy system to help each other. Cause baby, I'm gonna bring some weight with me. Y'all gonna need a friend.
Exactly, because you don't even know how much it took for me to come here. Because most of us, our people, we don't believe in therapy, but sometimes we need it.
Yep. But a lot of that is because any good therapist ain't gonna deal with nothing but you. No matter what story, what trauma, whatever, they're always gonna bring that back to a lesson and a benefit for you, and how you can be better because of overcoming that. That's what a good therapist will do.
Right. And the sad part about this is that I was at therapy, not even for no couples, no family, nothing. I was in grief counseling because I lost my mom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So she was not giving me what I needed. Like, no.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be here
So,
crying
and I'm
crying to
sorry to hear that
you.
also. Right. So listen, Black Coffee, was she was it like a grief counselor or therapist or
Yes,
no?
yes,
Like,
yes. That
okay,
was
so it
supposed to be
was.
her
Wow.
specialty. That was supposed to be her specialty. But I guess, like,
Oh
even
yeah, now
though
she
she's a
need
therapist, she's still human. But baby, you need
right.
to go to your therapist and do
She
that,
still
not
got
to your
feelings,
client.
yeah. But it's so
Right,
crazy though, Black Coffee, because like my thing is like they should be trained for that. And the reason I say that is because I remember telling my sister when my aunt passed, this guy that I went to school with, he works at the funeral home, and because he knows my family so well, he's like a good friend to the family. He was like shedding tears, but you couldn't really see it. And I told my sister that's a job that I could never have. So
right.
when we had ended up talking to him, he was saying that they do some type of training or something. I don't know if anybody in the chat or y'all up here are aware of that, but they do some type of training, I guess, to help them deal with their emotions and stuff. So how's she in there crying like, you need to go on leave?
Right, 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 right.
Because y'all notice like a funeral can be sad and people be falling out. Like, baby, I can't take no funeral, and they're able to do their job and they won't cry, or any of that. Like,
Right. But like I said, at the end of the day, I had a little compassion for her because I'm like, she's still human. But like you
right.
said, she should have been on leave, baby. If you going through all of this, you should have been on leave.
Yeah. And you know what it could
Mhm.
have been too? Y'all could have been having a trauma bond moment. She could have lost someone. You know what I'm saying? She could have had lost someone, and maybe you coming in there and you talking to her, it could have kind of like took her back, because I was working the other day, and there was this old lady outside the dollar store. I was getting ready to work, and she was outside the dollar store standing with her stuff. And so as I was getting ready to pay for my item, I heard the women on the inside saying, she's waiting for her ride, but he's gone. They knew the county he was gone to. So they was like, he's gone to Jackson. So she gonna be waiting for a minute. And so when I walked out there, I said, do you want me to take you home? And y'all, all I could just see was my grandmother. And I lost my grandmother 2 years ago. And so I was like, do you want me to take you home? And I used to take her to run her errands and stuff and take her to the doctor. And the lady looked at me, y'all. You could tell she was scared. And I just put my hands up and I was like, I promise you, I'm not a crazy person. I was like, I used to take my grandmother to run her errands, and she passed 2 years ago. So I just want to get you home. And she said, are you sure? I got groceries and stuff. And I said, it's okay. I'll load them up for you and I'll take them out. And I end up getting her to get in the car with me, and I took her home. But I just went to thinking about if that was my grandmother out there,
Right.
So
Right.
you could have took her back to something that a passing that she dealt with, and it kind of like, triggered something, triggered her emotions.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't really think about it like that, but because at the time I was still grieving, and it took me like so long to go to therapy. So I'm like, this grief is taking over my life. The grief had taken over so bad where I was in a hospital for like 20 days. I was sick and they couldn't even find out what was wrong with me.
Wow.
But then it boils down to like stress can take over your whole body. You wouldn't even know it. So
it'll kill your ass. You'll fuck around and find out with stress now.
You will, for real.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Jesus. Y'all know I got profanity to
I told you, Peaches, she got me beat. Okay, let's do our comment break. Let's see. B. Tucker said, everyone, I'm late. Welcome in. Welcome in. Indigo
I'm gonna drop down, y'all. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up. We appreciate.
Thank you for having me. I don't know how to drop down, so you guys, you have to do it every year.
Drop you down.
All right. Thank you, Black Coffee.
Let's see. Big Cap said hello. Welcome to the live, Big Cap. Hello. Peaches said, Ambrielle, both of y'all, because she said
y'all tell the truth in the comments.
That's why I said Peaches. I said she got me beat though. Seven said this is a really good live. Thank you, Seven.
Thank you.
Hey, Kia. Kia B said, hey, Ambrielle, panel and chat. I'm
Hey,
here
Kia.
for it. 74 in the building. Thank you for tuning in. She said, hey, Ambria, Nicole, and chat.
Hey.
She said, I saw. See, y'all see that networking? Baby, that's what I'm talking about. See, I'm here for it. 74 come in to get busy.
Listen, go on and put professional mode in the comments if you came in and you fall under that category.
Y'all could do professional mode, or you could do the fire emoji. You know, if you have a channel, if you have a channel and you know you looking for supporters, that's what we doing, networking.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Don't be worried about what other people do. Just worry about what you do. Do your best. What go gonna come. You believe it.
Yes, that's so true. We have to write this idea down, sis. It just came to me. You know, this brain go 100 miles per hour.
That's
but,
all right.
Girl, but I want us to do a live where we bring the women up and they tell what their channel is about and what they do on their channel, you know, and the why behind their channel, and send everybody over there to support them.
Okay, well, what they're gonna need to do logistically, sis, this is my part. Logistically, what I'm gonna need them to do is send their name to real and raw convos at yahoo.com, so that way we can see them, because we won't be able to do everybody. So we'll have to do like so many, and we'll just let them know when it's going to be their night so they can make sure they're on time.
Okay, I like that. And I feel
we got quite a few, and I don't want them to feel rushed. I would love for us to be able to actually ask them like questions, even get to know them a little better.
Okay. So yeah, you're right. So maybe we could do like maybe 2, like do the spotlight maybe on 2 or 3 or whatever.
And that's what we could do it. We could call it.
I want the entire live to be, you know, designated for that. Like, I don't want us to do a topic that night, you know. I just want the entire live. Maybe we could give them the floor for like 15-20 minutes, you know, and just let them like just shine light on their channel.
Yeah. We come up, you know, they can let us know that they're interested, right? Because some people may not want to do that. They might not be comfortable.
Okay.
So but if you will send us an email, we can shout you out and we can talk about it. You could send us a little snippet.
Yes, and send us a description. I like that idea. So if you don't want to come up, then send the email and send a description about your channel, and we can shout you out that way also.
Yeah.
And people that are interested, you know.
We might could pull their channel up and show it like on the share screen thing.
Okay.
So people could see it.
Right.
You know, as long as they okay with that, because y'all ain't gonna copyright me.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Let me see. She said, yes, Ambria, she cussed like a sailor. Love said, that's amazing, ladies. That's amazing you ladies are doing that for them. Yeah, I love to support. I really do. I'm here for it. 74 said, okay, that sounds great. Yeah, and you know, you just don't never know if you give the description and we read the description, you don't never know who's in the chat who likes that type of content, you know, whether it's skits, whether it's Mommy and Me, whether it's vlogs, whether it's travel, comedy, entertainment, whatever the case may be, because we all do something different. Like Gamma, she does game night, you know, so everybody has something different on their channel, and you don't know who might like it, you know, or who may resonate with what's on your channel. So I definitely want to do that. And maybe we can pick a certain Monday, either the first, second, third, or fourth Monday out the month where we do that, you know, to kind of get it in rotation and keep doing it that way, like every month, like the first Monday or whatever Monday you want to do it. And we have that, like, you know, just designated for shining the spotlight on other women's channels.
Okay. That don't matter to me when we do it. We're gonna be here on damn Monday, so it'll be on a Monday, y'all.
April's so crazy, y'all.
That's all I know. Right. And I mean, we're gonna be here.
We're gonna be here.
Yeah, it's Monday. So we could do it whenever, or we could pick one person every Monday, and we could do like a 15 to 20 minute segment, and that could be every Monday we would do somebody.
Okay, I like that too. And because it stays up on our platform, y'all. Okay, I do like that. Because it stays up on our platform, whoever comes back and watches the replay, if you were to come up and shout your channel out, or you send the email in with the description, those people, like, that's exposure. And y'all know I love exposure and networking. So I'm super big on that. So, people come up and see that. Hey, Cheryl.
Child, hold up. See, let me tell you about Cheryl the Pearl Lee. Baby, y'all listen up. Class is session. Y'all. Oh, wait. She like the kick it. We hung out all weekend.
For real?
Yes. All times of the night. There was an events that occurred that nobody at the events remembered. But it was a good time all weekend.
Cheryl said, let's hear it.
Oh, I thought she was still asleep from the weekend.
She said, cracking up. All right, sis, you gonna close us out?
Yes, I just want to tell everyone, just thank you so much. If you're here right now, if you're catching the replay, listen, this is what it is, and it's amazing. But y'all make it work. So thank you, each and every one of y'all.
Definitely do. Engaging with us. Black Coffee coming up, being our first guest, and she said that's her first time coming up on a panel. So the engagement is what makes this, makes this works and makes it happen. So we truly appreciate y'all from the bottom of our heart, because y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here with us on tonight, and chime in. And we are going to continue building, continue growing, continue supporting each other, and using this as an outlet, for women.
Yes. So, and again, and also real quick, if y'all have any topics or any questions that you would like to just hear our view on, or the chat, you want us to discuss it, or maybe you want to come up and discuss something that you're going through, or you just have a question, right? Or what if? Listen, just hit the email, realandrawconvos@yahoo.com. Hit the email. Yes, we ready.
Even if you want it to be anonymous, y'all, like, we're creating a safe space for women. That's the ultimate goal.
Yes, exactly. This is women focused, women forward. It's nothing personal, but that's what we need. So that's what we doing.
Yep. Peaches said, enjoyed you all and this live. Have a great night, beautiful ladies, panel and chat. You too, Peaches. Look, finish enjoying your birthday, girl.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your birthday, sis.
All right, y'all. That is our time, and we are out of here. Peace and blessings to everyone. I hope that y'all have a good night, and I hope that y'all have an even better week.
Yes. Bye, y'all.